Previously on Virtual Survivor, Scott and AB were eliminated in a double tribal council. This is the final 8. At the Wahi Beach, the castaways converse. Wyatt decides to talk to Hunter. They begin to get close. Micah decides that this is not good. Welcome to the Challenge Final 8. We are excited to have you. Survivor Hall of Fame. How to play. You will have 60 seconds to view 8 photos. If you save or screenshot any of these photos, you will be immediately forfeit your chance to win immunity. After the 60 seconds is up, the photos will be deleted. Nick, myself, will ask a series of true or false questions that you must privately send to me. The person who answers the most questions correctly wins immunity. These are the photos that people have to ask questions about. And the winner of the challenge is Micah. Congratulations, Micah, you are safe once again. Back on Wahi Beach.
So, I'm not going to be in this game long. Unless I win immunity every week, but that's not happening. But I'm just so upset right now. AB and Scott went home. And that's 2 numbers down for us, so now there's only 2 people on my team. 1 person, but 2 people including me. It's me and Hunter against the rest. And I know that I'm not on the bottom of their list. Hunter's on the bottom, but I still do not want to see Hunter go home because then I'll be by myself. And that sucks, but 2 of my favorite people just went home. I really loved both of them. I love playing this game with them. I know they were both here to actually play. They were very strong players, and I'm just very sad to see them go.
Welcome to Tribal Council, where fire represents your life.
All right, welcome to Tribal, everybody. We have everybody here except Frankie, who said that he could not make it, but he will be active watching the updated chat that Bethany will be doing. We have Scott here on the jury. He won't be talking, like I said. His audio won't be up, so you guys can't see him. He is here to gather information so he can make a vote in a couple days for a winner. We got 8 of us. 7 of us are on the Zoom. I just want to throw off this first question. Micah, you are safe for a 3rd tribal in a row. How does it feel, man?
Man, it feels good. It's a lot of stress off my back.
Do you think that this idea of winning so many tribals is going to be a bad thing later on, or are you just happy you can win them right now?
It's definitely crossed my mind, but at the moment I'm thinking about how I'm safe and I don't have to necessarily worry about going home, but it's definitely something that I'm thinking about.
All right, Aiden, you got 2nd place in the challenge, 1 question up after 3 tiebreaker questions. How do you feel? You also were someone who had won immunity before. Were you just thirsty for that next immunity? How do you feel right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm never going to dislike being immune at tribal. It was nice that first vote last time. And it's just annoying to, come in 2nd place again to the same person too. He's gotten me both by the smallest of margins. So, it's a bit annoying, but hey, he's doing great too. So
awesome. Xander, I'm gonna throw a question at you. I know that you can't show your audio, but you said you will be able to respond to questions. You got 3rd in the challenge. You made it to the tiebreaker portion after the first initial 10 questions. You actually had the question right that got you out, and then right before the time was up, you actually changed your answer and ended up getting it wrong. How do you feel about that decision?
I feel like that was so dumb. I don't know why I did that. But, it's okay. I've come close-ish so far, and hopefully one day it'll just be a win for me.
We will see. We have many challenges left before the end of this season. But in between challenges, we have tribals. Yesterday's double elimination tribal threw about half the people off off of their game because everybody raised their hand before that first vote, before AB was out, saying they were confident that they knew who was going out. And then we had Hunter and Scott, who both were uncomfortable about which one it was going to be. Hunter, is that fear here still tonight, or do you think that things have happened in the game where you're no longer on the chopping block?
If it's not me tonight, I would be really surprised.
So you think it's you tonight?
Definitely.
Is there anything that you've tried to do to get the vote off of you other than a potential win in the immunity challenge?
Yeah, I tried talking a little bit with Wyatt, but like it wasn't really strategy. It was just, apologizing because me and him were butting heads. So I hope that fixed up something, but I still think it's me.
Wyatt, you and Hunter had a conversation about a real heart-to-heart, I'm guessing, about, hey, I'm sorry, man, we've been butting heads. I was in the wrong, whatever. I don't know the dynamic of that conversation, but what's your perspective of that?
So I know I had lied to him yesterday, which is something I think I took too far. And then we talked for about an hour last night and worked everything out. So I think we're good right now.
Okay. Jenna, are you able to talk or are you just here to watch?
I could talk. I'm just
okay. I want to throw a question at you. Has the comments that Scott made about your activeness come up again since last night's tribal, or was that just a moment of fear that Scott had and he was trying anything he could?
Honestly, last night was kind of shocking. Like I thought I was gonna be voted out, like because I'm an essential worker right now.
Yeah.
But no,
thank you for that. We appreciate that.
But I have not heard my name.
So you don't think that there's a potential it could be you tonight? You think
well,
that?
No doubt there is, but I'm not really worrying about it. Like, hopefully the people that told me who the vote was stay loyal.
So this idea of being loyal, Macy, if you're able to answer, let me know. Are you sticking loyal with the people that you were loyal with before?
Yeah, I'm planning on sticking loyal.
Awesome. So then there isn't much to talk about. Does anybody have anything to say? It sounds like this is going to be straightforward. If anyone has anything to say, let me know because I'd love to discuss it. But otherwise, we can just go straight to the vote. I'm keeping up the pace, and I'm not going too fast for Bethany. We're updating for Frankie. So, welcome to Tribal, the reading of the votes. I'm going to start off by asking if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it. Now would be the time to do so. All right, let's get on with the votes. First vote. Goes to Hunter. Next vote. Jenna. 1 vote Hunter, 1 vote Jenna. Third vote. Hunter. Fourth vote. Jenna. We are tied. 2 votes Hunter, 2 votes Jenna. 4 votes left. Fifth vote. Hunter. That's 3 votes Hunter, 2 votes Jenna. Sixth vote. Hunter. That's 4 votes Hunter, 2 votes Jenna, 2 votes left. Seventh vote. And the third member of our jury for Virtual Survivor, Hunter. The tribe has spoken. Would you please bring me your torch? Any last words, Hunter?
Yeah. Wyatt, thank you for staying loyal, and Aiden, good luck with that idol.
All right. Thank you so much, Hunter. You will be asked to leave the Zoom and all group chats immediately. You will be added to Ponderosa. You are part of the jury. You get a say in who wins this game.
Good luck, you guys.
Thank you so
Bye.
much for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you for the good luck wishes.
All right, everybody. I will be making announcements in the Wadi tribe chat on when the next tribal or challenge and tribal is. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time before we start that, though. All right. Thank you so much.
Wow, this game was really fun. I had so much fun. Thank you to Nick and Bethany. Thank you for everybody, all the contestants. Y'all made it really fun. I had a lot of fun, and I leave with a smile on my face. And if you ever have a returning player season, like an All-Stars Hero vs. Villains, I will come back 100%. Don't gonna ask me twice.
Let's continue the game with the final 7. Back on the Wahi Beach.
So obviously last tribal council, Hunter, when he got voted out, kind of outed me that I had a hidden immunity idol, which I did. And I do know how he found out. I know that Wyatt told him, him and Frankie, that I had the idol because Frankie told me that, which is what got me to trust Frankie. And now I want Wyatt gone. So I'm hoping he can go home tonight. But there is a whole silver lining. He did tell everybody that I had a hidden immunity idol. But what he didn't tell anybody is that I actually now have 2 hidden immunity idols. Because after he did that, I knew that I probably needed to find that second one, because that first one was all but powerless. So now I got 2. Nobody knows. I'm the only person who knows I have 2, which basically means if I can win immunity tonight, I'm guaranteed a spot in the Final 4. That's an amazing feeling. And I'm not going home with any souvenirs. So unless I have to play this for an ally, I'm not going home.
Welcome to the challenge, everybody. This challenge is called Thin Ice. How to play. Previously, all the players filled out a survey regarding other players on the tribe. I will read the questions that you answered one by one. You will hold up a note card with the person's name that you think the majority answered. This may or may not be what you think, but what you think most people thought. The people to hold up the name that was the majority's pick will get a chance to knock someone off their ice and out of the game. If your name gets a hit, you'll be one step closer to being out of the challenge. Once you get 3 hits, you are out. Any questions?
How about you just give me a thumbs up so I know you're ready, and then we can all reveal. That'll probably be easier than a countdown in case you need a second to think. For the first question, out of everybody in this season of Virtual Survivor left, who do you think is flying under the radar? Once you're ready, give me a thumbs up, and I will know when everyone's ready. Well, hold your thumbs up there so I can see Wyatt. All right, cool. All right, is everybody ready? You're going to reveal in 3, 2, 1. All right, hold them up there so I can record real quick.
Low-key me.
All right, you can put them down. The majority answer was Macy. So Xander got that correct, and Macy got that correct. We're going to go ladies first. Macy, who would you like to knock off their first block of ice?
Sorry, Frankie.
All right. Xander, who would you like to knock off their ice?
I'll do Aiden.
All right. These are the current standings right now. Once again, ignore these ones. Jenna's here now, so she still has all 3. Aiden and Frankie have both been knocked off their first Circle of ice. All right. Question 2. Who out of everybody left in the game is the least trustworthy? Hold your thumbs up once you're good and just hold it there so I know. We got a lot of papers here to situate stuff. All right, we're waiting on 2 people. Aiden, all right.
1 sec.
Sounds good. We're waiting on Aiden. All good? Everyone else can put it down. I know you're waiting for Aiden. All right, cool. All right, the answer to the least trustworthy person. Hold up your paper and keep it there in 3, 2, 1. All right, you can put them down. The majority answer to this question was Wyatt. So Micah, Frankie, and Wyatt got that correct. Because it was him, I'll let Wyatt knock somebody off of their ice first. And at any point, if you're knocking someone off and you want to see the paper, let me know so I can show you. Wyatt, who do you pick? Your mic is off.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Aiden, I'm sorry.
All right.
I said you.
Aiden has knocked off his second piece. Micah, who do you pick?
Sucks. I'm sorry, Jenna. You said your phone was gonna die, so I'm just gonna go ahead and knock you off.
All right, Jenna is knocked off of 1 piece of ice. Last, Frankie.
I'm just gonna pick Jenna.
All right. Jenna is knocked off her second piece of ice. These are the current standings right now. Jenna has 1 left. Aiden has 1 left. Frankie has 2. Everybody else has all 3. We're going to move on to question number 3. All right. Everyone's going to pick out of the remaining people for question 3, who is most likely to compete on actual Survivor? All right, we're waiting on Jenna and Frankie.
Oh,
cool. All right. Everyone can put their thumbs down. You can reveal your answers in 3, 2, 1, and hold them up for me to write stuff down. I believe everyone put Micah. All right, put your papers down. I'm sorry, I should have looked at all of them. The correct answer was Micah. So now everybody gets to hit somebody off of their podium or off of their piece. We're gonna go on my screen. I have you guys all laid out. We're gonna start with Aiden. All right, Aiden, who do you want to hit?
Wyatt took mine out, so I'm taking Wyatt's out.
Wyatt has a hit. Micah, you're next.
I am sorry, Jenna.
All right.
Hey, Jenna.
Jenna has been knocked out of the challenge, and so because that happened, I'm going to skip right to Jenna. Now that you're out, you still get your last hit. Who would you like to hit off of their piece of
Wyatt.
Wyatt has another hit. Xander, who do you want to knock off?
I'll do Frankie.
Frankie has 2 gone. Macy, who do you want to hit?
I'll do Aiden.
Aiden has been knocked off of his ice as well. He is eliminated. And then we got 2 more people who need to hit. Wyatt, who do you want to hit?
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna hit Micah.
All right. Micah has a hit.
Sorry,
Frankie,
Micah.
who do you want to hit?
I'm gonna pick Macy because
All right.
she picked me first.
Sounds good. The standings are Aiden and Jenna have been knocked out of the challenge. You guys can no longer compete. Frankie and Wyatt each have 1 block left. Micah and Macy have 2 blocks left, and Xander has all 3 blocks left. We're going to keep moving on to question 4. Remember, if you win this immunity necklace, which is not a real tangible necklace because a virtual survivor, you make it to 1 out of 6 people of this game with a 1 in 6 chance of winning. All right. This next question, sorry, I'm picking out of them. If you were sitting in the jury, who would you vote to win this game? What do you think the majority is? All right, so we're looking for Wyatt, Macy, Xander, Frankie. Everyone's ready? All right, put your thumbs down. Who would you vote for to win this game? If you were in the jury, lift up your papers in 3, 2, 1. All right. I got them. You can put them down. The correct answer was Micah, which means that Xander, Frankie, and Macy got it correct. We're going to start with Frankie because he has the least amount of blocks left. Frankie, who would you like to hit off of their piece of ice?
I'm just going to pick Macy again.
All right. Macy is down to 2. Macy, who would you like to pick?
Frankie.
Frankie has been eliminated from this challenge. Next, we have Xander.
Can I see the sheet?
Absolutely. Here's where we're at currently.
I'll do Wyatt.
All right. Wyatt has also been eliminated from this challenge. So here are the current. Wyatt, you're very expressive. Did this mean something to you, this win, or are you just being a character? All right. Sounds good. Here's where we're at. Macy has 1 block left. Micah has 2 blocks left, and Xander has all 3 blocks left. We are going to keep this challenge moving. The next question. Out of the remaining 7 players, who is most likely to be the next player voted out?
God.
Why do you do this
Ready?
to us,
It's
Nick?
Micah, Macy, and Xander. Once you're ready, lift up a thumbs up. All right, put your thumbs down. The most likely player to be voted out next. Everyone lift up your cards in 3, 2, 1. All right. You can put your cards down. The correct answer was Frankie. Micah is the only one who got that right. Micah, here's the board. What would you like to do?
Dude, I'm sorry, Xander, but I got to even the playing field.
All right. Xander has been knocked off his first block of ice in this challenge. Micah has 2 left. Xander has 2 left, and Macy has 1. We're going to keep this challenge moving. Next question. This is question 7. Out of the remaining 7 players, who would you most want to go on vacation with? Once you're ready, lift up a thumbs. All right, put your thumbs down. You can reveal in 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you so much. The correct answer was Micah, which means Micah and Xander both get to knock somebody else off their ice. We're going to start with Xander this time. Xander, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll knock off Micah.
All right. Micah is down to 1 block left. Micah, what would you like to do?
I think I'm going to do the same to Xander.
Yourself? No, I'm just kidding. To Xander. All right. We are now at a tie. Micah, Macy, Xander. Here is how this is going to work. If I ask a question that all 3 of you get right, nothing will happen because that's not a really fair way to do this. If 2 of you get it right, we're going to go from there. And then if 1 gets it right, obviously we're going to work from there. I'm sorry. I was just finding my list of questions to ask. We're going to move on to question number 8. Obviously, if nobody gets it right, nothing can happen. All right. Out of the remaining 7 players, who is the biggest social threat? All right, Xander's ready. Micah is ready. Macy, are you ready? All right, cool. The biggest social threat of this season, you can lift up your cards in 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you, everybody. The answer was Aiden. So nobody got it right. And even if it was Micah, nothing would have happened because you guys all got it. You guys all guessed the same thing. Next question. Out of the remaining 7 players left in this season, who do you not want to see win Virtual Survivor? Who do you not want to win Virtual Survivor Season 1? All right, Xander's ready. Everyone's ready. You can put down your thumbs. Who do you not want to win Virtual Survivor Season 1? Lift up your cards in 3, 2, 1. Everybody answered Jenna, so nothing happens, but that was not the correct answer. The correct answer was Wyatt. Wyatt's camera just flung around the room. All right. Out of the 7 remaining players, who is the nicest? Macy's ready. Micah's ready. Xander, are you ready? You're making a face. Are you conflicted? All right. All of you are ready. Who is the nicest player out of the remaining 7? You can lift up your cards in 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we have a difference. Macy and Xander answered Macy. Micah answered Xander. The correct answer was Xander. Micah, you are able to knock off yourself, Macy, or Xander from this game. Who would you like to remove from the competition?
Can I propose a rock, paper, scissors, or is that not allowed?
You can, but they don't have to accept.
Do you guys want to accept, or do you guys want to make me take one of you guys off?
It doesn't look like they want to accept. It looks like you got to pick, Micah.
Man, I don't know. Xander, I love you, but I got to get rid of you.
Oh, Xander has been eliminated from the challenge. We're down to Micah and Macy. The next person to get one right and the other player doesn't wins this challenge. So I guess there's really no more need for the paper. We know what the stakes are, correct? I'm going to keep asking questions. We're going to keep on going. All right. Of the remaining 7 players, who is most likely going to backstab one of their allies? Once you're ready, you can put your thumbs up. All right. Who is most likely going to backstab one of their allies? You can lift your cards in 3, 2, 1. All right. We have 2 different answers. We have Wyatt and Aiden as the answers. The correct answer, by a decent majority, was Wyatt. Micah just won another individual immunity challenge in a row. That is 4 tribals that you are not going home. Macy, you were so close, but you are 1 question off. Here is the final board. Congratulations, Micah. Would you like to say anything before we head into some amount of time before tribal?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't have anything to say, actually. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
All right, Macy, would you like to say anything about getting second, or are you content?
I'm good.
All right. Would you want to discuss the timing for tribal in the chat, or would you want to talk about it over here? Because we can plan it right now, or you can plan it over
Talk
the
about
chat.
it now.
All right,
I mean, we're
plan
all
it right
here.
now. I'm actually going to stop the recording because this doesn't need to be recorded. Just less editing for our editing people.
At Wahi Beach.
All right. This might be my last confessional, so I'm gonna make it the favorite and the best one ever. But this game is actually like really fun to play, and I love both Bethany and Nick for hosting this because they're both amazing people, and I just love the whole cast. The whole cast. This game is so much fun. This cast was so much fun, and I still really want to be here because I didn't get to actually show my real gameplay, but it might be a miracle if I stay. So I'm just hoping you all would pray for me, all my fans. Just pray to Lord Jesus Christ that I'm here tomorrow. Bye.
Welcome to Tribal Council, where fire represents your life.
Welcome to Tribal, everybody. We have Hunter and Scott, 2 of the 3 jury members, joining us. They cannot use their audio or their video because they are just here to observe as the real jury members are in Survivor. It's all about you 7, 6 right now. Frankie, Micah, Jenna, Wyatt, Xander, Aiden, and Macy. You guys are about to go from 7 to 6. Very close. Only 3 more people gone, and you're in the final 3. Let's talk about somebody who has already made the final 6. Micah Walls, a 4th tribal in a row that you have won, or that you are safe at. How are you feeling? What are all the emotions around being immune for yet another tribal council?
I mean, there's a lot of thoughts, obviously, going around winning 1 or 2 or 3 challenges. It's, I'm glad that I'm safe, but at the same time, I keep winning these challenges, and it makes me feel like the next time I lose, my butt's going home.
Aiden, is this a common trope in Survivor? Someone who wins so many immunities, and then the second they're an available option, they're just the automatic boot? Or is this just something that is speculation?
Yeah, I mean, you've definitely seen it before in the game where people win a lot of immunities and go home afterwards. But also, a lot of the people who have won the most immunities in a season have gone on to then, win. They even when they don't, even when people have chances to vote them out, they don't. And so, it can go both ways. I don't know.
Wyatt, is something like this something that can go both ways? Is every day a new day? Or do things from the past hold so much value the further you get down the line?
Yeah, I feel like it does kind of hold something, but I think Micah should be good if he somehow loses 1.
I'm going to move on to the challenge because today's challenge was touchy, one could say. There's a lot of questions about a lot of things. I want to throw it to one that pertains to Tribal Council, toward Frankie. The majority vote about the question, who is most likely to go home tonight? The answer was you, Frankie, actually by a fairly overwhelming majority. How do you feel about that?
Well, I can't say I didn't see it coming because I'm not on the right side of the votes ever. So I can't complain and say I didn't see that coming because I actually really did see that coming after I read that vote and read the question. So
is it something that is a very real fear right now, or do you think that something else could happen? Or is it AB, Scott, Hunter, Frankie? Or is something going to happen tonight?
I actually really have no idea. But I feel like that, with the last thing that you said, AB, Scott, Hunter, and then it's probably going to be me next. Because we were all on the original Wahi tribe. And plus we were not on the side. Yeah. We were not on the right side of the votes ever. So
is there anything you want to say to the other 5 people who are here right now about your potential spot in the game, or are you with peace? At peace.
I'm okay.
All right. Xander, you made it pretty far in the game. another third place for you in an immunity challenge. How do you feel? Is it a good spot to be because you don't have a potential threat painted on your back, a target, or do you just want immunity?
I mean, it's like happened every time I came in third. But like, it's okay. I think the plan that we have set right now, I think it's what's best for our game to maybe regain a little bit more power and kind of do what's good for us.
So you talk about we. That means there's a group. Frankie clearly has stated that he is not inside of that group. Macy, you were second place in the challenge. Is a plan in motion for you today, or are you not in the know?
I think a plan is in place for me.
All right. Micah, how do you feel about this? You're safe, so any plan could work for you because it's not you tonight. But obviously relationships in the game and who you have on your side helps you get to where you need to be. Where are you at tonight?
I'm feeling good. I've talked to the people that I feel like I need to talk to, and we're all on the same page. And that's the idea I've gotten anyway, that we're all on the same page. So I think I know how things are going to go tonight.
Aiden, are you on the same page with everybody else? You feel like you know how things are going to go, or is it different for you?
I sure hope I know how things are going to go. I know how things are supposed to go according to the people that I've been talking to. But I mean, you see all the time in this game, what's supposed to happen isn't always what happens.
Xander, is that true? What's supposed to happen isn't always what happens? Earlier's tribal was the shortest tribal we had so far because what was supposed to happen to who's left in the game happened. Obviously, Frankie said he was on the wrong side of the votes, but it was quick. There was no questions asked. Hunter went home. Is that true that what is it supposed to happen isn't what happens? Is that going to happen tonight?
It's honestly hard to say. Like, everything is constantly changing, and it depends on if you're on the right side of the votes or not. I think that we all have a plan that we've heard, but it really depends on if who you talk to, if you actually confirm with the plan and, make sure that it's going through.
Frankie, everyone's talking about this plan, and everyone's saying that they're pretty comfortable with their vote. Does that point toward you?
I have no idea what anybody's talking about, like, at all. So, I feel like it is, but
everyone's cryptic, and that's kind of the point of answering questions. You don't want to reveal all of your hand, but you want to reveal enough. Macy, I'm going to completely switch the question here. Something's monumental about 7. Any idols play will not go back out into the world because we don't want a situation where somebody wins immunity in Final 5 and then 3 idols are played and 1 person goes home. So it still can happen because idols might not be played, but how do you feel knowing that any idols played are not going back out?
I think it's a good feeling for me because if I do make it farther than the 7, there's a better chance of me staying in.
Wyatt, this idea of idols not being hidden is somewhat comforting maybe, or maybe it's bad if you're someone who just really wants an idol. Let's talk about the other aspect of idols, the fact that they could be in play. They haven't been touched since, all of Merge, no idols have been played since everyone's been together. How do you feel about idols in this game? Is it a concern, or are you voting without them in mind?
I'm voting without them in mind as of right now.
Okay. We're looking up. What'd you say?
The person who I'm voting doesn't have an idol, so we're good.
Micah, idols, are they a concern for you? Everybody knows that you have been getting idol clues because you have been winning immunity challenges. Is it something that's top priority, or is the social aspect of the game holding more value right now?
To me, the social game is holding more value to me personally. I've tried looking for an idol, and it's extremely hard. Props to Aiden for finding that one early in the game, because, I've searched, and it's been a very difficult process. So I'm really relying on social game, but idols are definitely in my mind.
Frankie, I think we're going to be closing out here, and we're going to be going to a vote. Jenna has not contacted. It's been over 10 minutes. Anything else you want to say before we finish up the questioning here and we go into a vote leading to the final 6? Any pitch toward anybody? Any information you want to throw at, or are you comfortable and you think that we should go into a vote?
I'm okay. I don't want to say anything.
All right. Anybody else want to throw out any comments, or can I turn on some music and do a vote? All right. At this time, hello everybody, I am back. Just received all of the votes, and per request, Jenna does not want to be updated live because she said she can't even be there to read it. So she will be updated by myself after the votes individually, so don't worry there. It actually kind of works out considering Bethany's not here. It'd be awkward for me to sit here and type a vote after I read it. So it works out great that she requested that. I have the votes, I have the torch, candle, and we're going to be moving onward. We are going to start this off by asking if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it. Now would be the time to do so.
Nicholas, I have no idea what way the vote is going tonight, but I know that I'm not going home tonight. Everybody already knows about this one anyways, so.
All right, that is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast toward Aiden will not count. Anybody else? Otherwise, I will read the votes. First vote. Aiden does not count. Second vote. Frankie. We have one vote, Frankie. Third vote. Wyatt. One vote, Frankie. One vote, Wyatt. Fourth vote. Wyatt. 2 votes, Wyatt. 1 vote, Frankie. The next vote, Wyatt. 3 votes, Wyatt. 1 vote, Frankie. 2 votes left.
Good job, guys.
The next vote, and the 4th member of our jury is Wyatt. Wyatt, thank you so much for playing.
Good job,
Any
guys.
last words before you leave?
No. Good luck, Micah.
Thank you so much, Wyatt. You will be asked to leave all group chats immediately, and you will be added to a Ponderosa group chat within the hour. Thank you so much, Wyatt. To everyone else who is left in the game, congratulations on Final 6. Micah, Walls, Macy Matheson, Aiden Chard, Xander Calicdan, Frankie, I actually don't have your last name on this screen. I don't know everyone's by heart, don't worry. It's just on your screen. Frankie and the last name, and Jenna and her last name. I apologize. Congratulations, Final 6. We will discuss when the first challenge will be tomorrow. There will be 2. Tomorrow will end in a Final 4, and we will move on from there. This game is going quick, and I appreciate your guys' effort. Congratulations on 6.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, guys.